Hi, I'm Ed Regan, the resource manager for RY Timber in Townsend and Livingston, Montana. And we just got enjoined on a timber sale of ours down in West Yellowstone called the TP Creek Stewardship. It was part of the Hebgen project. We got about 1 day's worth of work in, and the court issued a preliminary injunction, so we had to move out. And on the way out, some of the equipment was sabotaged. We're trying to move the logger to another job to get him started so he can start feeding logs to the sawmill. We're a little low this year on logs because of the heavy rains in late June and early July, so we need to get these people to work as fast as possible. And we're struggling with this litigation on several sales. I've got 15 sales just in the last 5 years that have gone to court, and most of them have been decided in favor of the Forest Service, but the delays and the misery it causes trying to plan and contract with logging crews and their people trying to live away from home, it's really difficult to go ahead and move into a job and then all of a sudden you're moving out somewhere else. So we would like to see litigation reform at the federal level, and to where the frivolous lawsuits would become a thing of the past, and only good substantive lawsuits would be able to go forward in the courts.
Great. And talk a little bit about what happened with your equipment.
Down there, Monday afternoon we were shut down, and Monday we came back on Tuesday, and somebody had got into our Feller buncher, which is about a $500,000 piece of machinery, broke into it and cut all the wires and the harness. And they knew what they were doing because we were not able to put it back together in the field without having to call a specialized mechanic to come all the way from Missoula, Montana, down to West Yellowstone. And anyways, we lost about a week's worth of work. That machine, the guy that runs that machine, it's about a $1,500 to $1,600 a day machine. And plus the mechanic and the truck that was going to pick him up the first day, he had to go home empty-handed. So it's going to be about a $10,000 hit to the logger, and plus the downtime that he's had having to move to another job. So it's unfortunate that people are doing this. We haven't seen it happen for several years, but we would sure like to. If anybody out in the public would know or had seen anything, we'd sure like them to contact the sheriff down in West Yellowstone.